My name is Urvashi Devidayal. I am the Program Director for the TrustLaw program for the Thomson Reuters Foundation for South Asia.
All right. Okay, can you tell us something about the Thomson Reuters Foundation?
Yes. So the program that we're working on currently connects law firms with NGOs and social enterprises that need legal assistance, pro bono legal assistance.
Okay. So this is like your major program in the entire South Asia region, right?
It's one of our largest programs.
Right.
But we also have, we work on 4 different programs.
Yeah.
2 of the programs are focused on journalism. So we have training for journalists. We train journalists on various topics, all the way from how to report women and children in the media to ethical journalism to video reporting. These are 1-week-long programs that we do in different countries.
Right.
We also work with the Oxford Reuters Institute for Journalism. So we have fellowships for journalists to go there and study out there in Oxford. And then the 4th program that we work on is called Trust Women, which is a conference that happens annually in London. And the focus point of that is on trafficking and economic inclusion for women this year.
All right. Okay, let's focus on TrustLaw program. I mean, how did the foundation decide to get involved in this niche kind of pro bono work?
Of course. So, what most people don't know is that Thomson Reuters is a company. We're a news and information company, and we work in the financial, legal, and obviously the media space. So the legal business is one of our largest businesses, and we wanted to focus and leverage the strength of the business in the non-profit side, which is why after a lot of research we realized that in the US and the UK, pro bono work is mandatory for law firms. But it's not so in the rest of the world. It's not just developing countries that have this, but some developed countries also don't do pro bono work. So when we started, the program, we identified the need to spread the practice of pro bono around the world. So to give you some of the impact numbers, which explains why this program is so relevant. Since we started the program in 2010, we've worked with over 1,000 NGOs and social enterprises across the world. The value of the pro bono work that's gone through our network has been valued at about $35 million. So if you look at it, it's $35 million worth of, instead of going from a grant maker to an NGO or a social enterprise and then to a law firm, sort of that money has been avoided and can actually go to project-related work. So the entire concept of our work is to help the social sector become stronger by accessing law firms and helping them with their governance work, and also to give them substantial financial savings.
What are the major issues that NGOs, local partners are looking for from pro bono partners?
Sure. So, like I said, we help with the NGO and the social enterprise and the governance side. We don't help with litigation or individual cases. So what we really help, a lot of questions come in on employment contracts, setting up employment handbooks. So as organizations reach a certain scale, they need to adhere to the labor laws of the country, etc. A lot on MOUs, so in partnership agreements with donor agencies, when you're doing partnerships and MOUs with other NGOs, other companies, you want to have a lawyer to look it over and see whether your best interest is taken care of. So from the NGOs we find many of these things. So as structurally they grow, there's a lot of governance-related work related to that. With social enterprises, it's generally organizations which are in that stage of where they're trying to get investment in, and they need term sheets, shareholder agreements, advice on structuring. A lot of the social enterprises, say, that are based in India are now moving to Africa or expanding to other countries. Yeah. So when you're going into another country and you need legal assistance in the other country, we can help you find a lawyer who can help you, sort of understand the legal requirements.
Yeah, and how you bridge the cultural difference, the cultural gap between a not-for-profit and a law firm?
So our program is very structured, right? So we work a lot with both the law firm and the NGO to make sure that the communication gap is linked. So one of the things that we do is that when an NGO has a legal request, we have a legal team within our organization. So they will sort of, look over the request. They'll rewrite it in legal language, and then they post it out to the law firms to pick up. So we're really working to sort of bridge the communication gap, which is more there, rather than culture gap.
And what are the next plans for the future?
Plan?
Plan, like
as in
future,
for TrustLaw.
as a foundation. I mean, are you plan to expand the program? I mean, all over South Asia.
Yes. So I mean, we want to. Right now we have a really strong network in India. We have over 55 law firms that we work with in South Asia. About 40 of these are located in India. So we really want to expand the reach of our program across South Asia. So we're really looking at Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and we know that they both have very strong civil society organizations, and I think the law firms there are very willing to work. So we're really looking forward to expanding in the region.
Okay, thank you very much, Urvashi.